We're officially starting in 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2. God damn it, Rob.
All right.
Okay. Speeding. Lights. Cameras are on. And 3, 2, 1. Action. Okay. Anyway, this should be the beginning. 3, 2, 1. I was trying to wait till I heard yours. Oh my God. Welcome everybody. Everybody welcome to episode 2 of the We Haven't Made It Yet podcast. I'm your boy Chris Diamond, joined by my boy Rob, no last name.
What up, dog? It's lit.
It's so lit, Bop fam.
It's lit pot fam. What are we talking about today, Diamonds? What's on the schedule for this podcast?
Today, the schedule. We're talking about insecurities, our own personal insecurities. I know you all thought we were perfect. Turns out we're just slightly below
Turns out
perfect.
you're right.
It turns out we're right. We are perfect. We have no insecurities. So that was that segment. No, I'm just kidding. So we'll be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about some drama.
Where?
Oh.
Who? How?
Oh my God. On the internet, on Twitch, on Twitter. Oh my God.
There's Twitch drama? Wait,
never.
Hold on. What?
Never. And it made its way to Twitter. Who would have thought?
Wait, Twitter drama? Hold on. Canceled?
Wait, cancel culture's a thing? Is that
Cancel
real?
Rob. Cancel Konvikt.
Cancel
dude.
Rob, cancel Diamonds, cancel both of us. And, guys, we'll be having our boy Rob do the daily dad joke. Or I guess not daily, weekly, whatever. The dad joke of the day. And then
We'll just do 5 in a row. Every day you can have one.
We're going to do 7 just to make up for all the days that we're not here for you guys. And then we're going to be talking about everything else in between. Rob was yelling at me right before this episode about a soda.
Jarritos. Let me tell you a second. Hold the boat, okay? Now, I asked Diamonds if, AKA Chris, I guess we're calling him, and
Rob's really weirded out by saying our real
I'm
names.
actually very weirded out by saying our first names. I'm
Why?
used to your username.
We're gonna be celebrities.
Yeah, but your name's Chris Diamond. That's a fucking cool actor name. Okay,
Fuck
Chris
yeah,
Diamond,
it is.
All right.
Yeah.
I understand that. Rob Chapman, I just sound like I'm fucking from England or something.
I'm
you know?
Rab.
I don't.
Hi, Rab. Hi, Rab Chapman.
I don't know. I'm just.
Hi, my name is Rab. I'm from Cedar Rapids, and I fucking love ya.
Is there any famous person named Chapman? Is there Tracy Chapman? Okay,
Tracy
never mind.
Chapman,
Tracy. Okay.
Charlie Chaplin? No, that was Chaplin.
Chaplin.
That was Chaplin. Chapman? I don't know.
Johnny Chapman. You know who that is?
No, who's that?
Johnny Appleseed. He's one of my great uncles.
That's fucking false.
It is true. Johnny Chapman.
I do not believe that you're related.
My
to
grandma owned an apple orchard.
I do not believe that you're related to Johnny Appleseed.
Is there anybody famous that you're related to?
No, I wish, because my last name is Diamond. People always are like, oh, I bet your uncle is Neil. And I'm like, no, I fucking wish. Or they're like, hey, Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell. And I was like, I'm too young to have seen that show, so I don't know that either. Or people just Google my name and there's like a porn star that pops up, so...
Oh, I could see that. Okay. All right.
So
cool.
One time I was like, cool. One time I was like, yeah. So everybody tells me I have a porn star name. And I don't even know how. I was working some office job and like it was very open. Like all the computers were right next to each other. We all sat very close. And the girl behind me just goes, oh my God. And I go, what? And she goes, why is there a penis on my screen? And I was like, what? And everybody around me is like, what? She goes, I just Googled your name and the first thing that popped up was a penis. And I was like, oh, yeah, don't Google my name.
Don't Google my name. You'll get a porn star.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, that Chris Diamond? Yeah, that dude's ripped.
That's like, have you heard of a guy named Chris Porter? The comedian.
Is he a comedian? Yeah.
Yeah, stand-up comedy. Like there's another person that's very flamboyant named Chris Porter. He's like, if you Google me, you're gonna get either me or this very flamboyant man taking it up the butt. You got to. I don't know which one is me, but you got to.
I googled
choose.
myself not even that long ago, and I couldn't even find me. I was like, "There's so much of this porn star that like I don't even know where I am."
I kind of want to do some research.
I mean, he's a busy. You know what? Say what you will about the porn industry, they work hard. All right, they bust out like 100 videos in like a month. You know, when's the last time you put out that much content? Gary Vee would be proud.
They're like the number one leading industry for like any technology too.
Really? What do you mean?
Yeah, porn. Like they always come out with VR as porn first, basically, and then it became mainstream for like gaming and stuff like that.
true.
But there's VR porn, man.
Have you watched VR porn?
I've never really done VR. I've used it like once or twice.
Okay, you might want to go get yourself just like a shitty little headset and try out that VR porn.
You've done VR porn?
Oh, yeah. Like how you say it like it's like a drug. Like, oh, you've done VR. Go shit.
You've done it, dude. You've done VR. POV, dude.
Yeah, I've done it. Trust me, I've done it.
Go on.
So I will say, it's a unique experience. It's definitely like you got to have like the house to yourself for like a while. Like it's not like I'm gonna sneak downstairs, maybe I can like rub one out real quick type of deal, because you have a headset on and headphones. Like if you get caught jerking off to VR porn, you
don't even know they're around you too.
Yeah, there's no playing that off. Like there's no possibility of you being like, oh, my pants are off. That's weird. Shit, is that? Oh, my bad. I had no idea. I was listening to an audio visual book.
I was playing VR chat.
I was playing VR. So weird. I didn't even notice my pants. I was doing that. Oh, that's. No, that's not me.
I thought that was the little weeaboo girl in the VR chat.
But anyway, so you got a fucking headset on, earphones on, so you're immersed. And let me tell you, like, I don't know if you've ever watched porn with earphones in.
I thought you were gonna ever watched porn. I was like, I
don't know if you've ever watched porn before. Okay, let's not go there, Rab. All right, Rab.
I was born when it got invented. Okay.
Are you 140 years old? I mean, I know you're really, really old, but I didn't know you were that old. Now, porn dates back like a long, like I'm pretty sure since there were videos, there were porn. Like
all I can imagine is like porn on dial-up back in the day. Like somebody picks up the phone when you're watching porn.
Did you not live through that? I lived through that. Did you not live through that?
No, I didn't. I didn't. Wait, you watched porn on dial-up?
I mean, it wasn't like porn. It was like a picture of a naked chick that would take like 10 minutes to fucking load. And then when I was little, I would do that. It would take so long. I would just print them out.
Like, okay, now we're best friends. Okay, I did that same.
I had a folder of just naked chicks on like regular printer paper.
You know, I was actually so like conservative kind of back then, and like I would print out the ones in bikinis. I wouldn't even go full nude.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
That was not me.
No,
I remember the first time I saw like video porn, like when internet was like real, and I was in like 5th grade. And I remember looking, it was like the day after I discovered porn, and I remember looking around the room being like, dude, does everybody else know about this? Like, I was like, it's pretty cool. Does everybody know? I felt like I had like this like massive like secret, or like
you're one of those people that go to school like you think you know everything compared to anybody else.
Yeah,
like, I know everything now.
Yeah, everybody's
None
like,
of you know this.
I'm gonna play video games when I get home. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch porn, and you don't even know what that is. So,
do you remember the first time you actually masturbated?
Oh, I really wish you didn't ask me that question, because I do.
So do I. So go ahead. I'll allow this one. Go ahead.
I'll allow. It was to a picture. Oh, I remember it so vividly. It's so fucked up. I was how old? I don't even know. Young. I just found porn. So I was like 5th grade. Fuck. So I probably jerked off for the first time in like 5th grade. Yikes. I was.
Yeah, I was like 11 or 12 or something like that for me.
Yeah, first time I came, nothing came out, and I was so confused. I had no idea what the fuck the feeling was, because I'm pretty sure my body like didn't have sperm. Like my body was like, "You're not old enough to be doing this yet," and I was like, "Fuck you, bro, I'm going in." So anyway, it was a picture of Pam Anderson in like a spray tan shower kind of thing. I don't know, but that is the first thing I ever jacked off to, and I just like came home. And I remember my parents were gone, and I sat in my basement, and I did it, and I got so confused. And because like nobody tells you that, nobody's
No,
gonna be like,
nobody, not one person
like, the first
teaches
time-
you or shows you or
like the first
I don't
time you
know, it's
finished,
weird.
like that was like a whole week where I was like, what the fuck happened back there? And I was like,
What's more awkward, your dad teaching you how to masturbate or you learning on your own?
I mean, wait.
I don't know where we're going.
Wait. Before you brush this off, I have to ask: Did your dad teach you how to jack off?
No. So my story, I remember it pretty.
I gotta get back to the VR experience, but yes, keep going.
Yeah. I remember it took me 2 hours. And
Okay.
I didn't
I mean,
know.
that's a weird flex, but all right.
I didn't know what I was doing.
Ladies, you hear that?
Now I've upgraded to 10 to 30 seconds. Okay, like it's
Upgraded. There's a happy medium. I'm almost positive.
I remember when I didn't know you're supposed to have a picture or to think about anything. I was just going at it. Okay,
Fuck.
and let's just tell you, I got raw. All right?
You were supposed to.
I thought you were just supposed to, do the motions, and stuff came out.
No, it's a mental battle.
Yeah, I did not know that.
It's a mental game as much as anything
It took
else.
me like an hour and a half to realize after I was sore and raw that I actually had to look it up.
You turned on?
Yeah.
By something? It's weird. I keep thinking about myself. It's not working.
I'm just thinking like how much it hurts. I'm like, is this supposed to hurt?
Ow, why do people do this?
Then eventually I figured it out, and we are what we are today.
Yeah. And that is what has made us who we are.
And I realized why men are men.
Yeah, everybody's like, you saw porn for the first time in 3rd grade? That explains a lot. I get you so much better now.
Did you ever go to like whitehouse.org when you had to go to in high school, but you went to whitehouse.com or in like junior high?
Was Whitehouse was that a porn site?
Yeah, whitehouse.com was a porn site, and we had to go to whitehouse.org, and everybody was like so excited.
No, but the first 2 times I saw porn. So the very, very first time I ever saw like a girl like completely naked. There was this I even remember the fucking website. If anybody's listening who is at my elementary school, you might remember this shit too. It was a site called bushtexas.com. I don't know why.
Oh my god, Bush.
You remember Bush, Texas?
No, I don't at all. I don't know that.
I was like, no way. I was like, no way that do you know that?
I don't know Bush, Texas.
So anyway, and it was just like 4 chicks like stacked on each other. And I was like, oh shit.
Elaborate.
Yeah, they were just naked, like sitting on top of each other. I don't know. You know, in porn, they like stack. I don't know. I don't know how all the configurations go down. But
Okay. Where you can choose which door you like.
Yeah. There's like 4 options. All of the above or whatever you need. You
Well,
do.
technically, if there's 4, there would be 8 options.
I mean, if we're being technical, there's 18. But anyway,
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Wait, I'm trying to do the math. Hold on.
no, 18 was the wrong number. It was,
Okay. I actually stopped to do the math.
It was
real
12.
fast.
It's 12. It'd be 12.
Okay,
Anyway.
12. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All
All right, guys, we're 15 minutes in. How we feeling?
It's a good start, guys. Good start. Very structured. Here we go.
We're going to get to the structure at some point, guys. Don't worry. So I remember being like, I literally was like so calm. I was like, that's what a vagina looks like. And like that was like my first thought. And then the fucking like teacher came in And so like half of us just got the fuck out of that room, but the other half stayed, and they got hella caught. And then there was like 3 of us just sitting
They
there
got
like
hella caught.
Yeah, they got really caught. It was bad. Like the teacher was like screaming, like had like a mental breakdown. And then there was just like 3 of us in the other room, just like, do you believe what we just saw? Like, was that real? Like, what the fuck? And so then like, I was like curious about it, but like I wasn't like thinking about it actively. And I was actually into poker from a very young age. I'm still into poker. Me and Rob have gambling problems. That's fine.
Gambling addiction. Everybody unite.
It's not addiction if you love it, okay, Rob?
It's not addiction if you win all the time.
That's so true. I win so little. Anyway, I literally, because I was in like 4th grade, was like, I like poker. Let's go to poker.com. And I spelled it wrong. And no, I did not put an H. I know what you're thinking. There was no H. It was not that deliberate.
All right, okay.
And it brought me one of those like aggregate sites where it's like a little bit of everything.
Agriculture sites? What?
Aggregate sites. Like you remember, like if you go
That's
to
a college word. I don't know.
Sorry, I forgot. If you like go to the wrong link, sometimes it'll have like a list of like random shit, like random categories or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
okay, I understand.
I misspelled poker, so it brought me to one of those.
How'd you spell it?
I think I put a C in there, so it was like POCKER or something like that. I don't know. I was in like 4th grade. All right, leave me alone. All right. So anyway,
education system in America.
I turned out iffy at best. Anyway, so it brought me to that, and then the first thing was adult. Like the first category, it was adult. And I was like, okay. I wonder what that is. So I clicked on it, and then I literally like sat there and was just like looking at the site. And I remember like when I first saw porn, like I sat there for like hours just like looking at it. Like I had nothing sexual. I was just like, what am I watching right now? Like what's happening? Like it was a very eye-opening experience.
You know what one of my friends' dads used to say to me?
What?
The first vagina I ever tasted was my mom's. And he used to say that to me all the time.
Wait,
and I fucking
what the fuck? Wait, whoa. For every listener that just spat out their drink and or almost died of cringe, I am with you. Okay, you are not alone in this journey. All right, Con, repeat one more time what the fuck you just said.
My buddy's dad said the first vagina you ever tasted was your mom's.
Well, that is maybe one of the most fucking awful things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, let's just say I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to react to that.
I feel we're at a point where you just don't know what to say. So let's go ahead and go back to the VR porn here.
Oh, fuck. We're still on porn. It's going to be like a 2-hour episode. Anyway.
We'll get to the insecurities and the daily jokes.
Yeah, it's fine. So anyway, you put you got headset on, earphones in. Okay. Like you're already feeling weird with the.
I was getting into the moment. Go on.
As soon as you put the headphones in, like you're kind of like, all right, there's no turning back. Like, what are we about to do? And it's weird, bro. You can literally look you're in like a room, and you literally look all the way around you, and there's just like normal shit in the rest of the room. And then if you look in front of you, there's just this girl, but she's like you can look like into her eyes. Like it's weird. Like you can like make direct eye contact with the VR girl. Like it's fucking weird. And she like talks to you and you're hearing it through headphones. So you're like, she might be talking to me directly.
She might actually hear my thoughts
specifically. Yeah.
That sounds like a stripper to me. She might be actually loving me.
I think this girl's into me. I gave her $100 and now she won't stop talking to me. She has to be into me. That's so weird. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, it's an experience. It's like a little bit too much work and like like sensory wise, it's a lot. Like
It's a sensory overload. You're just like,
yeah, just for like, especially like, I mean, I feel like the average dude, what, Jack? I don't know. He probably like, it's probably an almost daily thing for an average guy. So to be doing
sometimes
that,
it helps people go to bed, you know?
I mean, it definitely helps everybody go to bed. Anyway, I'm like, that's not my technique at all. Convict, shut up. But I think it's a little cumbersome just for that. But I would say experience it at least once or twice.
You imagine like what they have now. They have a thing where somebody can control. Like you strap a device to your wang-a-dang, okay? You strap a device to that.
I like where this is going.
And somebody from like the other side of the world can control that while you have VR on, and
That's
you don't even have to
fucking weird.
touch yourself.
Wait, that's
Like
real?
imagine that. Yeah, that's real right now.
Wait, what? So you put a device on your dick, and then somebody else controls it from across the globe?
Yep.
Like, is the other person in on it?
Yeah.
They're just like,
They have
"All right,
no
let's
idea
fuck
what they're doing with their
let's-
phone or whatever the
let's
thing
fuck
is.
with this guy. Like, just download an app and you could like virtually jerk dudes off. Like,
You
it's
can
weird.
jerk any guy off that has it on at that time. You just turn on the app.
Hell
Guys
yeah,
are sitting.
dude, I'm in. That's fucking
No,
really weird.
But there
bud.
are automatic ones, like a little teepee or tube that you put on, and you can turn it on, and it does it automatically for you now. You don't even have to do anything.
Oh yeah, well have you seen there's like there's a full body one. Like, you put
Wait, what?
like there's like it's like a full blown machine. You have a headset, you have earphones on. They put like you're like wearing other things so it'll like touch your other senses, like you like put stuff on your arms and shit, and yeah, it's really fucking weird.
On your arms? So like
Yeah,
you can feel them touching you.
Yeah,
kind
like
of.
you're like fully
Really?
immersed in it. Yeah, but
Okay, now I have to bring up sex robots. Okay.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Now-
I was like, it's very much like a sex robot kind of
yeah.
thing.
What are your thoughts about sex robots?
I don't know if I've had thoughts on sex robots, to be honest with you. Like a full blown like AI that'll just like bang you.
Yeah,
Like,
and then do the dishes.
I'm so sorry.
I'm kidding.
Everybody
I'm
that's
kidding.
listening, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
It bangs you, and then
Rab's older, you know, he's 150 years old. It was a different time back then, guys. Just it's okay.
I'm just kind of upset that we now have a chore list here at home, and I have 2 days in a row that I have to do the dishes. And it's
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little
nice.
upset about that too. I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
I'm actually on your side on this one. Dishes
there's
2 days in a row. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's not every other day. It's 2 in a row, and then you get 2 days off, which is nice.
It is nice. Okay, but anyway, I have no feelings about sex robots. I don't want one and or need one. I
honestly think that a lot of people would love them.
Yeah, but then people become obsolete. It's just like one more thing to make like people like you get a sex robot and you're some like nerd like think about it. Like you can literally never leave your house ever and have almost every need met.
Sounds like me every week.
So what's the name of your sex robot?
My wife.
I see what you did there. He's crazy, Chad. He's crazy. Did I say
I go to
chat?
Costco once a week.
Oh my god, I just said chat.
Did you just say chat to the
I just
podcast
said chat to
audience?
the podcast. Guys, we're streamers. I'm sorry.
All right, chat.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
chat. We're moving on from sex robots, okay?
All right, give me your biggest insecurity.
My biggest insecurity.
Yeah,
It's a body part.
your dick.
Absolutely not. What's the opposite of insecure?
Prolonged. No, I don't know. I'm just.
A very prolonged dick, maybe that kind of works. anyway, no, my ears. I just covered my face. Nobody can even see me, and I just covered my face when I said that. My ears are, and I'll tell you why, and it's fucked up, okay? So when I was little, I went on a fishing trip, okay? I went on a fucking fishing trip. And there's lots of bugs and random shit when you're fishing. And I got bit on the ear. And my ear fucking swelled up like real big. And my mom called me Dumbo. Now, I'm actually not... Now, I actually was not old enough to remember this. But I have had it told to me so many times that I have, since the earliest age that you can be insecure about anything like that, have just fucking hated my ears. And even in like middle school, I was like, I'm going to get ear reduction surgery. And everybody's like, that's not a thing. Well, fucking recently it became a thing and I'm still considering it.
Really? You're considering ear reduction surgery?
Dude, have you ever seen my earlobes? Like I could put like a...
You always have a headset on when I look at you, so I can't ever see your
That is
your
true. I
ears.
have fucking big earlobes, dude. Like I could put like an inch like gauge in there probably like easily.
Are they pierced?
No, God no. No.
Would you ever pierce them?
No.
I actually had a thought of
I'm
well,
not
when
a
we went to Hot
fucking
Topic.
e-boy, bro.
I almost
Not a
thought about
fucking
getting my ears
e-boy.
pierced.
When you went where?
I went to Hot Topic and almost thought about getting gauges put in.
Is this recently? Please tell me this was
Yeah,
recently.
it was like 3 or 4 days ago. We went to the
3 or
mall.
4 days? I was totally expecting years or like anything else. Like it was like yesterday. I almost got my ears gauged yesterday.
My wife stopped
My
me because she
wife.
said you want stinky ears because apparently they smell if you don't wash them.
Really badly, and they can get infected really easily. But anyway, I can fit a fucking yardstick in my ears, and I can fit a
Really?
basketball in my earlobe. And yeah, I've been very insecure about that because my mom, of all fucking people, is the one that called me Dumbo.
Oh, there you go. Good mom. That's oh shit, dude. That makes me feel bad about like making fun of anything my son does.
Yeah, don't. You're gonna fucking fuck him up for life, dog. One time,
Oh, you cried about that? Why don't you cry over your mom some more?
Jesus.
You're 2 years old and you're still crying.
Yeah, trust me, they can understand.
I would not do that.
I don't remember any of this happening, but I felt it my entire life.
Wow. You felt the stare at your ears.
It's just not a...
How much would an ear...
I mean, I haven't
minusing-
looked into it that extent. Like, I'm not, like...
I
I'm
didn't
not
even know that
that
was a thing.
seriously. Like, if I had, like, fuck you money, I would probably get it done.
That's true. That's true. Fuck you money's always fun.
Like, yeah, if I had fuck you money, I would be doing, like, all the most unnecessary things.
What would be the first thing you did with fuck you money? Like, let's say you just got fucked and you got fuck you money right now.
How much money is fuck you money? Like
$1 bajillion.
so, like basically unlimited, like true
Unlimited
fuck off money.
Unlimited money. You had no worries in the world.
I don't know if I would go. I would.
Sex
oh my
robot.
God.
Please say a sex robot.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly to Japan and get a custom made. No, I'm just kidding. I would. Fuck. What would I do? I don't know. I would like maybe buy a jet first.
Okay.
And then
Where
I
would you
u-
go with this jet?
I would use that jet to go to all the nicest neighborhoods in the entire country and or world, and then I would buy a house.
Thank God. I thought we were going Epstein there for a
then-
second. I'm kidding.
Whoa, whoa! This is a
You said buy a
comedy
jet.
podcast. This is a comedy podcast. Fuck.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
No fucking comment. Oh my God. Jesus. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so I'd fly and I'd buy a dope house. Either that or I would buy a first class ticket to LA and I would go to Rodeo Drive and I would fuck that street up. And then I'd probably buy a car.
What's even on Rodeo Drive that you could go to?
The Gucci store, the Louis store, the Prada store, the any designer anything store. And then there's a
Okay.
Supreme store right next to it. I'd get me some Gucci slides. I'd get a Louis bag, a Louis belt. I want some Prada shades. I want that white Gucci t-shirt that a lot of people have. I'm very bougie. I just can't afford it.
We learned that from your underwear last episode.
Dude, I'm sitting in these underwear right now, and I'm fucking feeling amazing, chat.
Yo, somebody commented about
chat again.
Somebody commented down below in the YouTube about how their type of underwear they used. They used this fancy underwear. I forgot what it was called. So apparently, fancy underwear is in.
Dude, okay, we already talked about this, but like, why wouldn't you treat down there as well as everywhere else? You know what I'm saying?
Well, who says we treat everywhere else good?
I mean, we all know that you don't treat yourself well.
That pause for?
I had to think. It was me thinking. I do that from time to time.
You don't think, or you don't speak before you think? That's the way.
Oh, no, I definitely do. I'm a streamer, dog.
Right.
I'm a content creator. That's all I do.
It can get you in trouble, but you know.
Oh, trust me.
I think the only time I've ever thought before I spoke, I got in more trouble.
We're not going to talk about that.
It was with my wife. Not.
Okay, I was like, okay, wait, this was okay. Okay, disregard what I just said. Okay, moving on. What did you say to your wife?
We can't talk about that actually.
Okay.
Next subject. All right, go ahead.
I feel that. What's your biggest insecurity?
My biggest insecurity, besides being fat, I got over that a long time ago.
How'd you get over being fat?
I got older, and I just don't care what people think about my body. So like, I used to be the guy that wore the pool, like the t-shirt in the pool, and now I'm just like, let the stretch marks fly. I'll smack you in the face with my belly if you get in the way. Like that's the type of person. I'll go on the high dive and do a backflip off of it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Just once my nipples get cold, they get sharp and get in the way. I'll stab you with them.
That's everybody's nipples, dog.
That's.
I don't want to burst your bubble, but that's not like a you thing. Yeah.
No,
this weird superpower.
That's like, oh my god, that's like when somebody says, "What's a you thing?" Like I think a comedian talked about it, where it's like traveling. That's not really a you thing. People like to travel.
I like to travel. Yeah, fucking everybody does. I know that joke. I forget it.
That was Tom Segura.
Yeah, that's right. Then what does he say? He goes, comedians always say that. It's like every time a comedian comes on stage, he says, "So this is the best place ever." He goes, "I'm here to tell you that some places suck."
It's like when people say In-N-Out's like the best place ever. That place is not the best.
I wouldn't say it's like
it's not the worst, but it's not the best.
I think the In-N-Out love is more like it's like a branding thing. It's the way they branded it. It's like I love In-N-Out, and every time I'm in a place that has an In-N-Out, I do go out of my way to get it. But it's never like I'm embracing myself for the best meal or the best like burger. It's just like
it's a better burger than McDonald's. You know,
it's a better burger than McDonald's, and it's just like cool to go to In-N-Out. Like at the end of the day, you basically just want to be like, yeah, we went to In-N-Out. Like, yeah.
Well, there's the comparable one, which is called like Whataburger in like, the South.
Have you had that in the South? I have had Whataburger, better burger, but like I feel like the experience is different.
The experience is pretty lame compared to In-N-Out's experience.
Because I feel like it's just like the branding and the hype around it. Like In-N-Out is like the staple. Like
you buy their shirts. You get the old diner feel.
Like Whataburger was good, and the burger was big and way more food than In-N-Out. And I was like, okay, this is down. And it was good, but I wasn't like I didn't leave it being like, whoa, I just had Whataburger. You know, like if you tell people about if you're like, I was in California, people ask, they're like, did you go to In-N-Out?
That's true.
It's like a thing.
They always ask.
Yeah, it's like a thing. So
or if you say you're from California and they say, do you how's In-N-Out?
yeah. Oh my God, you're from there? Did you make In-N-Out? Do you know?
Dude, they pay their people really good, like $18 an hour.
And they have a secret menu. They'll make you just
they
about anything.
3x3s. I've had a 4x4.
I'm not surprised.
Wow.
Anyway, did we even get to your insecurity?
We're trying to avoid this insecurity. Okay, we're going.
You just talked. What's the real one?
My biggest insecurity right now has to be my legs.
Elaborate.
I have a larger. Just imagine a cartoon, like let's just say Incredibles, okay? Just the Incredibles cartoon.
I mean, okay.
Do you understand now?
Yeah. I'm really insecure about my legs. Have you ever seen Superman? Like, you know how he's just like way too ripped and in shape? That's me. And it sucks. I want to change my
Incredibles
answer.
guy is huge on top and has tiny little legs.
My biggest insecurity is how beautiful I am.
That's like going in a job interview and say, "What's your worst attribute?" Oh, just how productive I get now. I
work too hard.
I don't spend enough time with my family because I'm always at work.
I always put others first. Yeah. Just the main big ones.
Yeah, the big one.
The big ones.
Nothing. I always.
So what? You have tiny legs?
I don't have tiny legs. They're just not proportioned with the upper part of my body.
So you got like a Kool-Aid man kind of build going on.
Diamond, I didn't say one thing about Dumbo ears. Now we're going about Kool-Aid legs here? All right, okay.
Oh yeah. That's where we're going. Oh yeah.
All right, Mr.
Oh shit,
T.
Convict just busted through my wall. No, I don't want any juice, sir. I don't want any juice.
Get a Doritos.
Dorito. I'd rather have a 17-cent Doritos. Thank you.
The Sprite of Mexico.
No, they have Sprite in Mexico. That's actually just Sprite, dog. Like, what's your guys' Coke down here? They're like, Coca-Cola? Like,
better Coke than our Coke?
Crazy.
That's for sure.
Whoa, I love different countries. Everything's so different.
Have you had Mexican Coke?
That's one of the best hangover cures.
With the pure sugar?
Mm-hmm.
Or like actual Coke?
Well.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
That's a different story.
Which one's a better hangover cure?
I mean, the second one, you just stay up through the hangover, so you're good. You don't ever get hungover. No, but Mexican Coca-Cola is like one of the, besides drinking more, is one of the best hangover cures.
Why?
I don't know. It's like part of the stuff that's in it and the pure sugar. The pure sugar is a big part of it, but there's some other chemicals inside the Coke that, like, it literally might like just kill the alcohol in your body. Like, do you know what Coke does? Like, Coca-Cola is like
acid. Like, it's literally like acid, isn't it?
Yeah, I used it as Drano one time and it fucking worked. I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, you can use it as Drano. You can use it as toilet cleaner. You can, like, yeah. If you boil a 2 liter of Coke, it turns into like a ball of tar.
Really? I feel like we should do this for Patreon.
Let's do it. Me and Konvikt might be in the same freaking place. So we're going to be doing a lot of IRL content together, and maybe that'll be a little part of it.
It's true. We're gonna fly Diamonds out to Seattle. And
S-Town.
And get some content made.
We're gonna get some content made there. We're also gonna try to plan a trip to Vegas together, get some content out in Vegas together.
No wives or girlfriends or anything.
No wives on that one. That's a boys trip right there. You know what? What happens in Vegas stays on the podcast, you know.
What happens in Vegas gets back to the wife.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas goes straight to Twitter. All right. All right, Con.
Everywhere.
So, yeah, I'm like, oh my god, is she in? Can she hear me?
I think she's in this podcast.
Yeah, she's in my headphones. Con, abort. She has popped up in my OBS. I'm freaking out. Okay, so we hit the really important issues. We talked about porn for 25 minutes, which seems like a lot.
We could have talked about it a lot longer. Yeah. Let's be real.
I mean, we could make an entire podcast just on that alone, but that is fine. What was I just?
We got our
anyway,
insecurities.
We got insecure.
Now,
The big. Let's get to this drama. Why don't we?
go ahead and tell a little bit about the drama that's been going around on the content creating Twitch sphere.
On the content, well, there's actually a couple of things of drama, and we haven't talked about the other one yet together.
I'm not even sure what drama you're talking about.
I don't even know if it's drama, but it's a content creation shakeup for sure. Okay, so we'll start with the least drama. So we'll start with the thing you don't know. Well, you probably know, but we haven't talked about yet. Overwatch League and the Call of Duty League are now exclusively on YouTube. And in my opinion, this move is more of a power move than Mixer getting Shroud and Ninja.
Guys, you can follow me at youtube.com/KonviktTV. We're moving to YouTube.
I'm a full-time YouTube streamer now.
I'm a full-time YouTuber now. So.
I don't know what the currency is by YouTube.
You get YouTube bucks.
Yeah, give me some YouTube bucks. Don't forget to subscribe free with Microsoft Prime.
We're going to have to bleep
Like
every curse word in here if we're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're not on YouTube. We're not on YouTube. All right. Well, with this podcast, anyway. So they have exclusive deals. So Twitch can no longer host any of the Overwatch League or any of the Call of Duty League tournaments. And I think that's a bigger power play than them getting than Mixer's power play.
That's kind of like, do you think Twitch is going to have the rights for Thursday Night Football next season too? YouTube might take that, you know?
They very well could. That's definitely what seems like where these content creation platforms
honestly,
are moving to.
I think YouTube's going to take it in the next 5 years. That's my honest opinion. Maybe.
That's
my honest maybe opinion.
Yeah, man, honestly, I'm like maybe 50% sure on this.
I'm more 45.
I'm very iffy on this, but
let me rephrase the thing. If any other platform for streaming is going to take streaming, it'd be YouTube.
I agree. I do agree with that. But I think this is a bigger dent to Twitch than Ninja or Shroud. What do you agree or disagree?
Ninja and Shroud made Mixer seem like it was Twitch's actual competition when it's not.
But let's backtrack and okay, I fell victim to it too. But like the Mixer lust or whatever it was, like you saw Mixer from across the room, and Mixer kind of gave you that stare.
It's always greener on the other side of the hill until you get there, you know.
Yeah, but they fucked up in multiple of ways when they did that, in my opinion, because not only did they not have like stuff in place for a bunch of streamers to come over, like they really like didn't keep up with the hype. Like they got Ninja, they got Shroud, and when's the last time you heard anything about Mixer?
When they got Shroud.
Yeah, exactly. So in my opinion, so I don't know if they've unveiled it yet. They were supposed to. Their affiliates or whatever, the normal non-partnered streamers, I think they can get monetized now. I think that's been rolled out. I don't know. I don't keep up with Mixer. But in my opinion, before they got Ninja, before they got Shroud, all this stuff, they should have had all the stuff in place for all the smaller streamers, so that when people like me did test it out, we're like, oh, this is a fun platform. I can still make some revenue from it. I can still do this, that. But they didn't do any of that. They just got Ninja and Shroud, and we're like, cool, that'll be it. That'll be good enough. And to me, I felt like that was a waste of resources, and they basically just paid two streamers to not care anymore.
Basically, it's a retirement plan, man. They're retired.
They literally, like their viewership has dropped to like a fourth of what it is. But they don't care
anymore.
They don't care. Why would they? They have a contract. Like
they have a contract to get paid instead of having to worry about subs, worry about viewership, worry about taking a vacation for a week. You know,
that's big facts. I will say that is the one like I don't know how Twitch could combat that, or like how that could be put to a stop, but that does blow my mind. That it's like, if you're gone, like, you could have a huge community, you could be on Twitter all day every day for a year. You take like 1 week off, you're a ghost.
You're gone.
You're a fucking ghost. Like,
everybody thinks he quit.
Yeah, like Shroud even said that so he lost like 70% of his viewership or something, and he said that the biggest reason why is because people didn't even know that he switched to Mixer, and they literally thought that he just quit streaming.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Because people have they use different platforms for all their information, right? So like half of Shroud's audience only watched Shroud because he was on Twitch. They weren't on Twitter hearing about all the other shit. So like the Twitter people were like, oh yeah, Shroud's on Mixer. Like, they know that. But if you're just somebody who's on Twitch all the time, you just stop seeing Shroud's name. You just assume that Shroud's not a streamer anymore, you know?
Yeah. I can see that 100%.
Yeah, so I think that's probably one of the weirdest things about the Twitch or the streaming world.
You can't take any breaks about the streaming world, but that's what I like. Bigger things like YouTube's being on YouTube, diversifying your portfolio is the number one thing you can do.
But the contradiction is like you can barely take your foot off the gas. But you need to be yourself, and you need to be happy and positive all the time. But if you're never taking your foot off the gas, eventually, no matter who the hell you are, you're probably going to get tired and probably going to be run down. And you're probably going to need a break at some point. And then the other piece of advice that content creators give out is take breaks for that reason. But it's weird because you're like, I'm having a mental breakdown, so I should take a break. But me taking this break will probably lead to other stresses. It's very weird.
These kids today need their safe spaces and their breaks.
Yeah, Con. We're fragile, all right? We're the future. We're the fucking future, all right?
These fragile
Coddle us. Coddle me. We will be running the world one day.
Yeah, one day. If we haven't ruined it by then, I don't know. So, we'll see.
Yeah, you boomers are trying your fucking best.
Whoa.
Let me tell you that much. Whoa.
Old meme, dude. 2019, dude. Come on.
You're right. That is so 1 month ago.
Old meme. TikTok goes fast, man. Weekly, daily.
No, TikTok's hourly.
Yeah.
TikTok's like, you were famous literally 5 minutes ago, but now nobody gives a shit.
Do you know how many videos I see now? Like, I thought I was getting famous 2 videos ago, and then now I'm back to 6 viewers.
Yeah, that's everybody. You want to know the biggest thing? The biggest tip out of all my research into TikTok is luck. Like,
you need to be lucky.
Literally a 20-minute YouTube video about like dissecting every part of TikTok, and then the 5th tip, without a doubt, is always like, get extremely lucky. Like, oh, that seems like that's most of it. Yeah. They all go, even if you do all these things, you're still gonna need a lot of luck. All right, we're getting close to an hour. We're definitely gonna run over an hour, so let's get to our next topic, which is the other bit of drama. Damn, girl, how you doing? All right. Anyway, you know what, Konvikt? You do this one.
I think you say anyway a lot.
You what?
So sitting here, paying attention to my bestie Diamonds, aka Chris, as we were calling each other.
That's our names. Your name is Rob.
Still feeling weird about it,
Chris.
but we got this. I still call myself Konvikt sometimes out and about.
In third person? That's fucking weird. Hey, what's up? I'm Konvikt. I'm KonviktTV. What?
I think you say anyways a lot, you know? I think there's a few words, like I say like a lot, I'm pretty sure, and I need to work on that.
I do say anyways a lot.
Okay? If somebody goes back through this podcast, I would like somebody to leave a comment down below to see how many times.
This will be a thing. So last time...
This will be a thing.
No, this is a good idea. So last episode, the drinking game was how many times Konvikt brought up Costco. This week's drinking game is how many times I say anyway. Anyways, what were you saying?
I don't know. I actually lost. I wasn't saying anything. You told me to say something, but I forgot what it was.
I said, anyway.
Drink.
God, you guys are getting drunk. Hope you're not at work listening to this, because it's like being iced, you know, like Smirnoff Ice. Like you kind of have,
being iced, you have to
do
it.
Yeah, you have to. You're like, ah, shit. Like, so if you're at work right now, you got to start getting hammered. I'm sorry. The second piece of drama.
Yes, a
Tell us
girl
about
on
it.
Twitch.
Do you want to say her name? We can say her name.
Her name is Bad Bunny, a Twitch streamer.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. She is a Twitch streamer who is a LGBTQ.
Could you one more time, please?
LGBTQ.
Okay.
Supporter who is left-leaning and very much capitalist. That's she pretty much just says.
All right, guys, you do the math in your head. It doesn't add up. It's fine. That's not the point of the story.
She yells at her community about not being subscribed to her channel on Twitch, and she yells at her community that if you have $5 and you can't subscribe to your channel, why are you even there?
That is verbatim what she said. She goes, you guys watch me every day. You don't have $5 that you can give me for this entertainment. I do not work for free.
Can I ask you something, though? The first time you saw that video, who'd you think of?
You.
I asked anybody who knows me, they're like, first thing I thought about was you, Konvikt.
Yeah. So if you have never seen Konvikt streams, Konvikt likes money, and that's basically it.
Like love.
Yeah, I lust after it. Sorry.
But yeah, it's insane. Like, I didn't think it was that bad. You know, each their own. Everybody's fucking greedy on this shit. You know,
well, we're all out here grinding. I just think it's the way, like
it works. Why not?
You do it. I cringe sometimes, you know.
But I laugh.
Yeah, she was like serious. Like, I think every streamer ever has been like, "Oh, you're not a sub." Like, what the hell? Or like, every streamer ever has done like a little, like, takes little jabs like that. But to just like stop the stream and be like, yo, why aren't you guys paying me? She literally, what'd she say? It's been a half an hour since I got a donation.
It's been it's been an hour and I haven't gotten a subscriber. It's ridiculous.
People stream their entire lives and never get a subscriber.
That is true. They don't even get past affiliate or to affiliate.
Did you? There's like 2.8 million people on Twitch or something like that, and only, I'm gonna fuck up these are fucked up statistics, but they're in the ballpark, and only 68,000 of them are affiliated, I believe.
I just looked at her Twitter, and she's actually leaning into this, which is really cool, in my opinion. Okay, as for a marketing standpoint, she should lean. So her tweet said, "I'm going to be streaming in 1 hour because I've been I've been lazing around the house, being scuffed, and I'm finally drinking my coffee. Honestly, the fact that I'm getting on camera at all for you losers is a gift. See you in an hour. Pathetic."
I don't know how I feel about that.
That was her tweet 2 hours ago, so she's live right now.
I really don't know how I feel about that.
She's leaning into it. Very, very much leaning into it. I have a buddy that went on a phone call with her, and he said that it's all an act.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's all an act.
But you don't like the act. You don't like the show.
No, it's not really for me, but I guess, like, I mean, I do get it.
All right, let's go back to the porn thing about being humiliated, okay? A lot of these people like to be humiliated and smacked around and tickled, okay? Now, that's what she's providing.
Yeah, you're going to get that audience that's going to be, like, very much like, yeah,
ban
fuck
me,
other
daddy.
people. It's going to be, like, yeah, probably, like, a very angry audience, I would imagine. If you're calling your entire community losers and they're like, fuck yeah, like, they probably got some issues. But
somebody, like, the first comment to the tweet was, "I can't believe I didn't have to pay $5 to see this tweet. I guess that's a bargain.
So yeah, I'm not saying that she's like an idiot. I'm just saying I think the way she went about it to be like that forward about it. Like, obviously anybody who streams full time is trying to make money. We all need to eat. Like, you have a kid, I don't have anything, and so that's why I don't have food at all. So
see, mine is they don't care if I eat or not. It's more if I can exploit my son for that instead.
I don't think that's why they. I think
my son won't be able to eat unless you pay us $5.
And I think they pay you, so they're like, maybe if we do this enough, he'll just stop exploiting his kid. I think that's more what it's like. But like, I don't know. I don't know. That's the level of fucking arrogance. That's like, yeah, if I finish a stream and I don't make a ton of money, like, I'm sad about it. But like, at the same time, that's also kind of like any business, right? Like,
true.
If you ran like a small store or boutique or something, you wouldn't like 2 hours after opening, you wouldn't like walk out into the middle of the street and be like, what the fuck? Why is nobody buying anything? Like
some owners have. I'm pretty sure a mental breakdown was just happened, but I'm pretty sure some owners have done that.
Wait, what?
Some owners probably go nuts and like yell out in the streets. I would, dude. If that's your livelihood, I don't even know where I'm going with this. But if they're,
I know you gotta hustle. If that's your livelihood, you gotta do what you gotta do. But there's like a way to fucking do it.
And have you figured that way out?
I would say that I am doing pretty damn well.
Perfect, because we are about to make it.
We are about to fucking make it.
And you're gonna help us there with Patreon.
You are gonna help us with
ladies and gentlemen. Patreon.com/we haven't made it yet. Donate now to go see our coagulated.
No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna wait till he gets it.
Coagulated Coke, right?
No.
Coagulated.
I don't even know what word you're trying. I thought I knew what word you were trying to say. And you know what's fucked up is I was just about to say. That was the smoothest. that was the smoothest transition into a Patreon ad that we've had. But you fucked it up so badly.
The coagulated Coke when we're gonna cook the Coke and make it into tar.
Yeah, okay, that's what you were talking. That is actually correct. See? Okay, I didn't know where the hell you were going.
I knew where I was going the whole time.
Yes. Patreon.com/we haven't made it yet. Guys, Patreon is what helps keep podcasts afloat. And another huge thing that
what do we do to that like button?
we vehicularly manslaughter that follow button. All right, guys.
Vehicularly manslaughter that subscriber button.
Dude, I want you to get in your car, have one too many, and run right into that follow button.
What was that?
Was that you assaulting the follow button, Con?
That was me assaulting the follow button.
Oh my god! Holy crap! That sounded like a lot of fun, and I encourage everybody to do that because come up with your own little way. Come up with your own little thing. Comment down below. Comment down below what your favorite. Because I love saying like what verb did you use to follow us?
What verb did you use today?
Fuck that follow button. Do whatever you got to do to the follow button. Just
lick that follow button. I don't
lick
know.
It.
But follow us right now. Subscribe, donate, do all this stuff to keep us afloat.
Yes, and I was just about to say, no matter where you guys are listening to us, leaving positive reviews, comments, all that stuff helps massively. iTunes that's really important on iTunes. I know not everybody has it, but if you're listening on a platform that lets you review, like all that, please give us a review. Please give us a like. It helps so much. You have no freaking idea. So.
And iTunes and Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, we're
all
on
the good
iTunes
stuff.
and Spotify, and I some of you guys reached out and said that there were some other podcast platforms that you guys use that we are not on. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time getting the podcast onto pretty much every podcast platform I can find, and so eventually we will literally be everywhere. I am Diamonds on Twitch, Diamonds TV on Twitter and Instagram. That's with a 1 and a 0, D1A and 0 NDS. I know it's annoying. Don't get me started. Konvikt, what are your socials?
My name is KonviktTV, KonviktTV TV on all social media.
All right, bud. Well, what's the dad joke of the day?
Diamonds, what did the skeleton, or why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
I know the fucking ant. Do you have a different one?
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
Here we go. What?
A fish.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. We will be back next week. That was episode 2 of We Haven't Made It Yet.
Bye.
Bye.